All right, here's a very likely scenario. You're doing a lot of weightlifting, you're grabbing a lot of stuff, rope climbing, rowing, you're using your grip a lot. It's a necessity. Any type of sport, any type of athletic endeavor, you're going to use your grip. Now, knowing how life is today too, you're on a computer a lot. It seems we're constantly using these muscles that flex our hand as well as our wrists, and using a lot of the muscles this side of our forearm. So logic would have it, let's find ways to stretch, relax these muscles that have been doing all this work, and at the same time let's strengthen the opposite muscles so that we create a little bit more balance in our wrist, a little more balance obviously in our elbow, that'll show up too, and our hands as well. All this is meant to extend a lifetime of exercise fitness, high performance, and also allow you right now to enjoy a little bit better performance, especially when it comes to your hands. So without further ado, let's go over, I got 3 stretches for you, and then we'll finish up with some of the exercises. This stuff, it really isn't meant for a gym, but you can do it. Save this for home, save it for around the office, save it for, you're driving, you're at a stoplight. Not while you're driving, while you're at the stoplight, you can do a quick stretch, and it really will reward you. Now, most people know the weak point of a grip is through the thumb. Any type of martial artist or grappler, you kind of know that. You work towards the thumb 99% of the time to break a grip. So we want to make sure our thumb gets awfully healthy here, and I want to show 2 stretches because with all the grabbing the bars and ropes and whatnot, our thumb does get worked a lot. So 2 stretches I want to show for the thumb. The one, we're going to pull the thumb down and in, and I'll show this from a couple different angles and swing around. We're going to stretch the right here. Let's grab it just like so. Left thumb over right, pull it down, and as you're doing so, I kind of want you to flip with this hand, so you're kind of turning your wrist that way, okay? Just kind of letting it roll. Notice how it's almost like a swan neck right there, and I'm gently pulling this thumb down. I like using this lever with the hands like this, so that you get just the right amount of torque. Just barely go to where you're feeling, okay? We can hold this for 15-30 seconds. Sometimes I like doing a little active isolated, so I'm going to hold it for 2, take it the other way, allow that relaxation to happen, and just hold it for 2 to get that stretch, okay? From behind here, boom, boom, just like so. All right, other stretch that we have here for the thumb, which we call it up and out. All right, this time we're going to grab and reach around our thumb, just like so, okay? So if I'm right here, I'm going to reach around, I'm going to grab with this thumb, I'm going to grab the thumb with my hand here, and really all I'm doing is pulling that open. Again, we can push down a little bit here, experiment with this. You might get a different sensation, it might be an area that you have a need in, increase that stretch. So we can pull just there and hold it. You can do 15 to 30, or like before, we can get a little active isolated. We can also do that swan neck approach and get a gentle stretch in that direction too. Again, play with this one, a little more leeway with that second, that out and up stretch. Final one now, this is for the big boys right here, the ones that are getting so much demand when we're gripping, curling, pulling on stuff. I like using a bench, but I really like using a wall or just my own hands. Make sure you grab the fingers. Grabbing the palm isn't quite enough. You'll feel that stretch. You'll get it right about there, right in the middle of your forearm, all right, that big muscle. I want to make sure we get a finger so all those finger flexors as well as the forearm flexors get stretched. You might even feel it in the bicep, get a little bit of a nerve articulation right there. So I want to push right there, and I usually let it out. I like doing 2 seconds on, 2 seconds off with this one, because we do get a little bit of nerve influence there, and I don't want to deaden that, just want to enhance it. You can do this against a wall, spread your fingers if you'd like to. We're pushing that straight ahead if we can. Getting that at shoulder level is awesome. If you want to start out, if you're really, really tight, of course, use the bench and allow your body weight just to rest on it. Okay, again, you can hold it 15-30. I really like to push this one out and hold it. I don't want any of that deadening, almost that those pins and needles feeling coming through my arm into my shoulder. Just want to hold it and lay off it. All right, now we've hit the stretches. Want to give a couple exercises. The one's really easy, and it's almost just intuitive. You think we're doing everything squeezing, bringing the fingers together, clenching them. Let's spread them apart. Even just getting all those fingers spread as wide as you can, and you can just hit that, flex it on or off. I mean, really, try doing 50 of these. Obviously, you'll see the demands muscular-wise and conditioning-wise with that part of your forearm. Very easy drill, great for the thumb. Next one we want to do is a manual resistance forearm exercise. Again, we're getting all these muscles back of our forearm here, our wrist and finger extenders, okay? Cup the hand over, and all we're gonna do, manually resist, put just enough pressure so that going up and coming down is a demand. Don't just push up and let yourself get closed. Demand it as you come up and you go down. Just that motion there. This stays parallel to the ground, this cups, and you're in and out with it. Go slow here. 20 reps is great. Think of 2 or 3 seconds up, 2 or 3 seconds down, and repeat that for the desired number of reps. You'll feel the difference. More importantly, again, this is about when we grab a bar, we grab someone, we mean business and we get the job done. Thanks, keep checking in, we'll get you next time.